And as I'm letting that drift back, I'm actually letting the slack go out of it just so I can feel. I'm pulling back, I'm letting the line out, and I'm following the current back with a rod tip just so I can feel if one bumps it and picks it up. There he is. Come on, let's see some jumping. Oh, that's a big fish. I think I got this one to stick.
There he goes.
Woo! Nice sewing sound, huh?
There he goes. Nice fish.
All right.
Captain Blair.
It is the poon time. Poon time. This one might be one of those ones we go chase, so you never know.
I'm gonna have one on here.
Do you find that some fight different than the others here too?
There is a difference, Blair, the way they fight. You can tell fish that have been here for a while.
Yeah.
That have been feeding for a couple of days in
Yeah.
the harbor, as opposed to new fish that migrate in from the Gulf Stream, what we call new fish, as opposed to resident fish. That the new fish very seldom jump, and they actually roll and gulp because they're in that migrating mode.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, an 80 or 90 pound new fish,
This guy's coming right to us.
sometimes you won't even be able to land on 20.
Hold on, I'll show one to you. He's gonna be right next to the boat here. He's coming right up. Come on, let's get a look at you. Triple over this Cape Fear. There he
There he
goes.
goes. Nice jump, nice jump. Good bow. You look like you might have done that once before.
Once or twice. There he goes. Up. Nope, no jump. He's fixing to jump right there. I thought, no, he's gonna go check out the bottom of the boat.
You get around that anchor.
Oh! Nothing like fighting them upside down. Hey, if y'all notice here, you don't have to run. You can pretty much stay on the same side of the boat all the time if you want to. Just fight them upside down. If he's over there like he just was when he jumped, stick the rod all the way in the water like that. You ain't gonna break him off most of the time, as long as you're using Power Pro.
Just don't cut my anchor line off.
Look at this rod. Think you can triple this one over? Strongest rods in the world. You know, Teddy, there's been a lot of controversy about the shrimp boats and all the trash that they get, but he was telling me something earlier about the, you know, if you didn't have this shrimp boat trash all around here, you really wouldn't have this fishery.
Well,
because
there'd be a lot of guides out of work, I can tell you that. It makes our job quite a bit easier, and it's a key to so much good fishing here in the lower Florida Keys. From the tarpon that we catch in here, out in the Gulf wrecks, the cobias and the permits, and we catch them in here as well. Snappers and groupers, blackfin tunas and little tunny and king mackerel out behind the shrimp boats. And you know, I mean, my family had shrimp boats up off the East Coast, up off Canaveral, and it's not like the five or six hauls that that's a nice fish, that they might make a night, you know, get wasted. Most of that stuff makes it back into the ocean alive, and you know, this is usually just the last haul of the night, and all this goes to use. I mean, you can see all the different stuff eating it. I'll tell you what, man, this, you know, usually I'm out here fishing in my 27-footer, and this boat is very, very stable to fish from.
Yeah, you know, I couldn't imagine growing up in Cocoa Beach if I were to have a boat like this growing up. I don't think there'd be any.
There might not be any fish left.
There wouldn't be any fish left swimming in Cocoa Beach, so Ranger's lucky they came out with this now instead of back when I was a little kid. Come on, baby.
We might be able to, oh, well, I thought you were going to slide him right up there on the...
I thought he was just going to board the boat himself.
Right there. Come here.
You get on him?
Yep, you ready?
Yep. That's one way to break your wrist.
Come on. Go.
Got him?
Yep.
Tarpon! Key West! Key West Harbor. All right.
That's a pretty one. Not bad.
Now, is that nice or what?
Beautiful fish.
He's not a giant Mogan tarpon, but he'll do. No doubt he'll do. Now these, do you want to lay him down and get the hook out?
Let's get her back in the water here and get her to support her weight.
Which side? Let's go on that side right there.
This sun's probably better on this side over here, I think.
All right.
Okay. Well, you know, Blair, we saw some fish free jumping out here today, and that's actually part of the reproductive cycle. These fish, when they free jump, it's actually something that trout and salmon and freshwater do too, where they're actually trying to move their eggs lower into the reproductive system.
Well, this one here, he's kind of small to be.
I think this was a male, actually.
I saw,
yeah, there was a oddly colored discharge there whenever we pulled him out of the water that I think.
Did you get him a little excited?
I think he might have been a little happy there with us rubbing on him. All right, I think this one's getting ready to go here, Blair.
Was he chewing on your finger?
Yeah.
Like a snook?
Let's not let him jump in the boat again.
No, don't need that.
Let's let this one go and catch another one.
We'll see you in about 20 years, brother, when you're nice and big. Get on out of here.
There he goes.
All right, man.
Well,
I'm about ready for another one. Thank you there, brother.
me too, let's go do it.
All right. Well, we got slag tide coming up, so I'm gonna do the bait check and show you what we're using today. Right now, we're using a Finor Ahab number 12 reel. We got a 7-foot, 15 to 40 action Cape Fear rod. You can feel them and they are whipping the fish. We got it rigged right here. We got it rigged with a circle hook with a little 50-pound trace here because they'll chafe up the leader real bad. And you've seen a couple pop off today just because they're chafing that leader up. And Teddy likes using fluorocarbon. He says the bait don't go in the water without it. And on the other end of it right here, we got this tied to our main line, which is a 30-pound Power Pro. And we have this as a 40-pound mono here, just something to give it a little bit of shock. And that's basically what we're rigging. And the bait we're using, incredible baits. It's a fishery that basically was created here in the harbor by all the shrimp trash that comes in off these shrimp boats. And it's opened up a lot of good avenues to these guys out here. But it's basically just a bunch of trash. There's all sorts of stuff in here, a little flounder, and just all sorts of little tropical fish, and these weird looking little crabs. Stuff I ain't never seen before, but that's your bait check today, and that's what we're using.
Put the boots to him.
Put the boots to him. Oh, there we go. I just put the boots to his butt.